Welcome to the award ceremony for the 2023 event. As you saw in our little video there, Rotary has impact across the galaxy, across the world, and across our community. And one of the things we really like is local homegrown programs like we get to participate in today. Since 1990, the Invention Convention has been a collaborative project between local elementary schools and the Rotary Club of Greater Bend. We started at Kenwood Elementary, then moved to High Lakes Elementary, and now for the last 14 years has been a product of Miller Elementary, which most of the folks in this room go to. The program followed the career of its founder and teacher, Karen Slake, and now retired, and the current principal of Miller, Ms. Jen Healy, sitting here in our audience today. For over 3 decades, it's been a creative outlet for our local students from kindergarten up to 5th grade, challenging them to find solutions to everyday problems and make a positive impact on the world around them. I'd like to say a special thank you to Principal Jen Healy for her support in this. As well as the faculty and staff at Miller Elementary, the parents that supported the students, and of course the students themselves for coming out and having such amazing creative minds. Can we give a round of applause there? This year we had 225 students participate. Some were working solo and some in groups up to 3, and they submitted 155 unique inventions, which makes what you see around you the cream of the crop. Last week, a dozen Rotarians got the honor to visit Miller Elementary and to judge all 155 inventions and select the best of the best in 5 distinct categories. The categories we judged in were overall excellence, relevance to the environment, most creative, everyday use, and gotcha, which is a fun one. It's something that just strikes the judges. We say, hey, this has to be a winner. Stands outside of all the other categories, but it struck us to the point where we chose. So our winners know that they've won, but they don't know what category yet. So before we announce that, let's hear from each one of them. And I'd like to invite up our good friend Anthony Poponi to talk to each of the students. So while he walks up here, if we can get our students to run over by their invention, we're going to ask you a couple of questions. Anthony, can you go get the scoop from us?
For sure. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Good. So before I step over, I should tell you that today I used to be a middle school science teacher. I worked there for 3 years. I got tenure and I immediately quit because kids are exhausting. Not these kids. These kids are great, right? We need more of these kids in the world. We need them inspiring their classmates to be good kids and be great inventors. But one of the things that I always used to show when I was in class was Bill Nye, the Science Guy. Oh yeah, good. You guys know the dance? I'll do it again. Bill Nye, the Science Guy. I'm very good. All right. So, what do you think? Should we start on this end or should we start on this end? Who wants me to start on this end here? And who wants me to start on this end here? Oh, good. You've been voluntold to start down this end here, so we'll do that. Now, how many people have been to the Rotary Club's duck race before? Hands up if you've been there before. Did anybody go last year? Yeah, because I was the MC out there and we did a modified version of the chicken dance. It was called the duck dance. You guys know it? Okay, good. All right, we're going to start down here. Hi there. You get to be first. Cool. What's your name? And what's your grade?
4th grade.
4th grade. And what's your invention?
Burrito first aid.
It's a burrito first aid. And tell me what inspired you to come up with this burrito first aid?
I like burritos.
And
I like burritos.
you like burritos. What's your favorite burrito?
I don't know.
Oh, I've never heard of that place. It sounds good. Yeah, so tell me what it does. How's this burrito convention work?
One way it works is there is burrito staples where it holds your burrito coming by the steam and then which makes it do like that.
Yeah. And then this here?
It holds the burrito closed and it's kind of like a default system.
It's a push pop system, kind of like the popsicle thing, right? You can push it up and keep it in there. And then you've got a little first aid stuff going on here in case stuff spills out. Very good. Give her a big round of applause, please. I love it. Okay. Are there 3 of you on this one? Okay, we'll start here. What's your name and what grade are you?
John in 4th grade, Oliver the Great in 4th grade.
Oliver the Humble.
We did in fourth grade.
I noticed that he's the only one with a modifier on his name there yet. So, okay, great. Tell us about your inflate advanced invention first. That's what it's called, right? And then where's the inspiration from this? Who wants to share? Oh, the great. We'll cover this one. Already pushing aside his inventive investor partners.
So pretty much you just have this one button on the side of the pants.
Good at delegating.
And then there are little air pockets in the knees that are and then when you tap the button, it fills with helium and then it spreads through the pants. And then you fly up. And then if you like, for example, if something gets stuck on the roof, or if firefighters just need to get up to a 2nd story really quick, you just tap the button and you fly up, and then you double tap the same button again. And then the pants they deflate really slowly.
Okay, good. See, that was good. And give him a round of applause. That was a great effect. Speaking of community, this guy hasn't said much. He's more of a silent partner. Folks, I got all day here, folks. Sorry. I have a suggestion for you. I really love collaborations. And so instead of using helium, I think you could partner with a person eating a lot of burritos and maybe use methane. Now you're very excited. Okay. Sorry. I'm not really sorry. Okay, over here, we've got the next invention. We have 2 partners on this one. Okay, your name and your grade.
Grade 1 and 3rd grade.
Okay.
Grade Fraser and 3rd grade.
Okay, no modifiers to your name, member, excellence, or anything? No, just you. Okay. All right, good. And tell us about your invention. Who wants to tell us? What's it called?
The water recycler 3000.
And what does it do?
It recycles water.
Ah, and it's called the 3000 because it's not going to be ready for like another 900 some years.
When we thought of it, we thought that lots of people, the water just gets wasted when you use shower. Then when you use this one, it will sort of water and just same water over and over again.
Why reuse, recycle, right? Do you know that Rotary Club, this is the group that organizes, has a project in Guatemala to reuse water or reduce water, provide clean water? Did you know that? Oh, we should have known that because that's what we call shameless pandering to the judges. Which is good. Round of applause for these gents right here. Sure. What grade? You're in 1st grade. Already inventing in 1st grade. Great. What is your invention called?
Meter.
The bully-o-meter. And where am I at on this right now? Oh, it's up on 9 right now. I was just having fun with the kids. I wasn't really being bullied. Okay, and so what was your inspiration for this?
Because too many people were bullying.
Too many people were bullying. What do you think about that, audience? Do you like that invention? Good. Now, what would you do if I'm already on a 9 here and if I said, hey, here, I'm going to take your invention, what would you give me? You would give me a 10 on the scale, good. And then could you give me one of these? Which one would you choose? Because the bully-o-meter has suggestions on how to reduce your bully score so that you're not so mean. He gave me pick a new or better friend. I like that one. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Your name and your grade, please. In 4th grade. And tell us what's the name of your invention.
It's called the listening faucet.
The listening faucet, not the singing faucet, but the listening faucet. Okay, maybe that's the model 2.0. And what was your inspiration for this?
I went to lunch and everybody else had thought of an idea for an invention, and the faucet wouldn't turn on, and it's on automatic faucet, and then the water's cold. So I thought of making it so that the faucet could turn on and off when we stay to.
so that you don't have to touch the handles and get germs, and you can also control the temperature and the amount of water, how much comes out.
Cool, very cool. So you can say to it, hey, I need hot water because I'm washing my hands. And you don't even have to touch it. It'll turn on when it gets hot.
And also, if you can't speak as the clapping function, or like when clapping's on to have something off.
Great. So it's got some accessibility features. Fantastic. Give her a big round of applause. There. What's your name? What's your grade?
Olive, and I'm in 4th grade.
In 4th grade. And what's the name of your project?
It's parking place.
Safe place, parking place. Okay. It's a tongue twister. That's okay. You can make an acronym out of it or something. What was your inspiration for this?
Was always on like drop off and stuff. It would take forever to for moms or dads or anybody who were dropping off the kids to get out.
Oh, very cool. And so you're trying to improve like how fast it goes and also.
It also took kids a good amount of time to get out of the car, especially if you have siblings, because you have a luggage backpack out and stuff. So there's like some stuff back there that make it really cool.
Oh, so there's lots that they can get out of the school system quicker.
Also a fun part.
It's also fun. Why not have fun? Now, my brothers and sisters always help me get out of the car really fast. You know how? They use physical encouragement. You encourage that with your invention?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a smart choice. Thank you so much. Give her a big round of applause, please. All right, so we get 1, 2, 3. Now, last time we had 3, we had, what was he called? The Great? Oliver the Great. Yes, Oliver the Great. Does any of you have a title like that? Oh, okay, good. Okay, give us your name and your grade.
Fish in 3rd grade. Jackson in 3rd grade. And Eli in 3rd grade.
Did you guys all notice that you're in the same grade? Yeah. That's a weird coincidence, don't you think?
Except we're all in
You're all in different classes. So are you all skipping out on class to come to this? Are you going to get in trouble when you go back? I'll write you a note. Okay, tell us what your name of your invention is. Who wants to tell us?
RC, the RC trash picker upper.
The RC trash picker upper. What's RC stand for? Say it again.
Remote control.
Remote control. Now, some of these come into a different category that wasn't mentioned from stage, where these kids are basically outsourcing their chores. You notice that over here? There's 2 or 3 or 4 of those. You're already smiling and laughing about this. But they are outsourcing these things not to another country, but to the use of technology. All right, so what was your inspiration behind this?
They were always bored because we're not on a screen. And the parents are always like, "Say something now."
Is your mother or father in the room right now? Is that how she actually sounds? Should we bring her over here? Yeah, she's the Wicked Witch of the East, is what it sounds like.
That's not what she sounds like.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep this kid from getting grounded until he's 18. Okay, good. So the idea is to couple together the remote control device and the cleaning chores so that you can do what?
Have fun while you're cleaning.
Have fun while you're cleaning. And I think it's a great idea because cleaning doesn't get fun as you get older, right? Good. All right, give these guys a big round of applause, please. RT upper. I like this one here. We've got a new invention here. And what is your name, sir, and your grade?
My name is Brady DeRose, and I'm in 4th grade.
In 4th grade. You don't ever bully these younger kids, do you? Okay, good. He's saying no, because if you do, I got a guy that can help you with that over here. Okay, good. All right, so tell us, what's the name of your invention?
Well, my invention is called Bow Wow Bandanas.
And what was your inspiration for it?
My inspiration is how me, my family, and my dogs always get rushed and hit by other dogs at a dog park or on a dog walk.
Okay, so you're out there and people don't know how your dog is feeling, right? Or what your dog's persona is. And so, show the audience out here.
My dog Roxy is really protective, so you can just slip it onto the bandana with like this little hole, and you have it right there.
And then people would come up, because most people, they walk up to a dog and they just go pet it. If the dog is protective, it could be dangerous. That's a really great invention. I had a dog. You're clapping too early. You're in trouble. You get detention after this. You have to write a 6-paragraph essay on why clapping too early is a crime.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to have. We're not going to send her to prison for that. Take it easy. All right, fine. We'll work out the sentencing later. I used to have a dog. He was a Chihuahua. What do you think a Chihuahua would be? You love Chihuahuas. You might not have liked this one. His name was Homie No Touch, because anytime I walked into a place, I would say, yeah, his name is Homie, but don't touch him, don't touch him. Because he was protective, right? So he was a little 8 pounds of fury and hate. Aggressive or protective, so that would be really cool. I love it. Great, give him a big round of applause, please. You're still on probation with me, kid. All right, everybody clap early, go. Bye, guys, bye, Randy. I'm kidding. What's your name and what's your grade?
Savannah Hicks, 5th grade.
Marley Meidel, 5th grade.
Brooklyn Pearson, 5th grade.
Okay, and what's the name of your invention?
The rack robot.
And what was the inspiration for the robot?
The inspiration for the robot is, so me and Savannah are in activists, and
Wait, pause there for a second. What's a ractivist? You want to tell me?
it's a random act of kindness activist.
Oh, random acts of kindness. I love that. Do you know what positive psychology is? Yeah, you should look into it. Kindness is a huge part of what makes people happy. Great. All right, tell me more.
So we thought that it would be cool if there was a robot that could give us like a random act of kindness or a compliment we could tell someone. And then there's Green Team at our school, which so on our robot it would also give you something that you could do for the earth.
Fantastic. Is there anything you want to add? You're afraid of me now. I get it.
Well, robot, there's 3 sections, and so like Brooklyn said, each one will give you a task to do for that topic. So the yellow is compliments, and then the teal is random acts of kindness you could do for someone, and then the earth is the earth, and so.
Okay. The earth is here. Cool. All right, man. So I'm having kind of a down day. Can somebody give me a random act of kindness here? Okay, what's it say?
It says make a card for someone.
I want someone to give me a card. I'm having a rough day. Actually, the science of positive psychology will tell you when you're having a bad day, doing a nice deed for someone else is actually boosting for you, right? You get it? You got it? Cool. All right, give him a big round of applause. Hi, dude. Hi, what's your names and what's your grades?
I'm Hudson Mouse, and I'm in 5th grade.
And Thursday, 5th grade.
Okay, and what is your invention called? Who wants to tell me?
Auto tree planter.
The auto tree planter. And what was the inspiration?
Well, I like trees a lot and plants a lot, and Hudson's on Green Team, and we were kind of thinking like, what could we do to improve? Because we know that pollution is polluting air. So if we put more trees in, could they actually take away the bad stuff in the air and produce better air? So we kind of thought that would be better for the environment.
Okay. And so does it go in after there's been a forest fire or after there's been a logging where they've gone in and removed trees?
Usually.
Okay, but not in all situations. So cool. And so does this just drive around on its own, or does it have to have somebody driving?
It drives around on its own, and it has like a dock where it goes through and charges. Well, not charging, it charges itself off the solar panels.
Okay.
And it just goes to the dock at night to, because it doesn't want to get killed.
Because it doesn't want to get killed. It's an existential crisis for an Autobot. I love it. Give these guys a big round of applause. Thank you. All right, what do we have here? What's your grade and what's your name? Right?
St. Harrelson, 4th grade.
And would you like to add on any good grades or anything like that, or are you not so humble? No, still looking at you. All right, what's your invention called?
Road Tripper 3000.
The Doggo Road Tripper 3000. 3000 is popular today. I like it. Nobody's doing the 1982, right? Okay, and what's the inspiration for this?
Both of our dogs have, like, his dog gets the car dirty a lot if there's not in a crate. Or like, if with the crate, it doesn't really have a system to catch all the fur or the dirtiness. And my dog gets very anxious because she knows she's going someplace where she can't see us.
Oh, okay. So it deals with cleanliness. How does it deal with the anxiety issue?
So basically, you can unfold the sides of the crate so you can like pet your dog, or if you have some anxiety, you can fold down the crate and pet the dog itself too.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you can do both of those things. Now, as you know, kids are younger, they're a little bit filthier. You have another model coming out where you put like one of your siblings in there?
Maybe.
But there was a head shake. No, I think there's a market for it. Trust me. Nobody wants to clean up all those Cheerios and Cheetos in the back seat, right? Okay, good. I'll give these guys a big round of applause. All right. Hello there. I'm gonna skip. I'm kidding. We're not gonna skip you. Who are you? What's your grade and what's your name?
I'm Kennedy and I'm fourth grade. Oh, we're doing.
Do you want to be spokespersons for her? You can hire a PR firm already if you want to. Oh, all right, you're by yourself on this one. Okay, what's the name of your invention?
Forest sponge.
Okay, and what does it do?
It's, so when there's a forest fire, you put, like the Air National Guards, they drop it on the forest and the dirt, so it hits the ground hard enough that the dirt will come up and suffocate the fire. And then this foam comes out, with a lot of foam, and it helps suffocate the fire. And then when it dissolves, it has seeds of the local plants and trees and replants the forest.
Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna make a little off one to do here. You got a family here? Okay, are they good with money? I'm gonna give you $100 for this right now. Sign this over here. You take $100 for it right now? You said yes. Retirement strategy, this is all for me. Anyone looking to buy this at gross profits of 3,000%, come talk to me after this, because I just bought myself the forest sponge. Good job. I really love this invention. It's fantastic. I give her a big round of applause, please. All right. What do we have here? Who are you two?
I'm Lillian.
And what grade are you?
I am Maple Meese and I'm in fourth grade.
Okay, and tell me what the name of your invention is.
The pet toy guard.
The pet toy guard. So does it guard the toys from the pets and they can't ever play with them? That's really mean. Oh, Laura, what's it do?
So the pet toy guard is a locker, so you put it underneath your couch, and whenever like your animal is clean like a toy, it stops like a toy from rolling under like furniture.
Ah, so it's like a little gutter almost that keeps it from, I like that. So again, this falls under the category of kids trying to outsource having to get the toys from outside. The dog sometimes falls under the couch, go get it because the dog's over there going, fix it, right? Okay, good. And so what was your inspiration behind this?
Both of our dogs, kept like rolling their toys under the couch. And we didn't want to like ruin the couch. And we're like sick of going over there, grabbing all their toys, doing it over and over again.
Outsourcing. I love it. Actually, it's just changing the fact that the dog's gonna be happier, the kids are gonna be happier, the parents are gonna be happier, right? All of those good things. Cool. And what do you think you should sell for? How much per?
Well, it depends on the material.
Okay, that was kind of blowing me off. She thought I was gonna offer that. All right, guys, give these two a big round of applause. Hi there. What's your name? What grade are you?
Name's Sam Shasky.
And what grade?
Third.
Third grade. Very cool. And what's your invention called?
Clear away.
The clutter away. Anybody in here want clutter to go away in their lives? Yes, good. I think you've got an audience that likes this idea already. All right. What was your inspiration?
Me and my sister don't want to walk all the way upstairs to just put like one little thing of nail polish away.
Let's be honest. Is it one little thing of nail polish that your parents are angry about you not putting away?
Yeah.
That was a qualified yes. But can it do multiple trips on one chart?
Yes.
Okay, so you can tell it, like how does it know to take certain devices or take certain things away?
Well, there's each button to each room, like say the laundry room or like the master bedroom. So you would press that room that you would want it to go to, and you would hit go, and it would just take it off and drop it off a certain spot.
I love that. And does it know what item to pick up?
Well, it doesn't really pick it up. You have to put it in a container at the bottom.
Okay, and then it takes it away for you. Okay, I think a next version of this, you could have some grapples on it, and then you could be like, take my brother outside. Yeah, right, get rid of him. Think about that. All right, we'll talk afterwards. I want to invest in yours. Okay, good. Okay, give her a big round of applause, please. How are you doing? How are you doing? Good. And what's your name and what's your grade?
Bowen Millen, second grade.
And which one are you?
Marion Klein in second grade.
Okay, great. Second grade. What is the name of your invention?
Sunny.
Sunny. It's just sunny. Well, Ben is sunny. That's perfect for here. Okay, what was the inspiration for it?
Since it gets so hot in the summertime, it like has water bottles and fans that like it can go upstairs and stuff, and it like mists us and fan us, so we don't get so hot.
Pick it up and show everybody so they can see what it looks like. I love that. And so have you experienced being hot in the past in the summer? Yes, very, especially when it gets 100 degrees. I love it. So it's got a water bottle on the side, a fan on the side. I have an idea for you. In the middle of the summer, I want you to go down to Farewell Bend Park and I want you to bring this down there and you can charge the tourists $100 per person to do this. We'll make $1 million off of this overnight. I would be your engine. I'm only going to ask you to give me 80%. It's a reasonable deal. Shake on it. I just got 80%. Do I have what partners in? It's so close. All right, thank you. Give these two a big round of applause for Sunny. Yeah, what's your name? What's your name?
My name's Ainsley Holmes, and I'm in third grade.
My name is Rylan Nickel and I'm in third grade.
Very great. Also, what's your invention called?
Hot watch.
The hot watch. What does it do? Is it a watch that goes on your arm?
Yeah, when you wear it at night, it talks like the blanket through Bluetooth, and it turns you like and then you'll be the perfect future.
So what was the inspiration for this? Which one of you gets hot or cold in bed? What do you do?
We were thinking about some like a blanket with like ice packs and hot warmers on the side, and then we were like, maybe we shouldn't do that because like the hand warmers can get cold, and then we thought of a pillow and then a mattress, and then we just thought of a blanket.
I love it. And so it's got Bluetooth technology in it, and then you don't have to put ice cubes in there. It's going to get you wet, all that stuff. Good, I love it. Give a round of applause for the hot watch. Are we down to our final two? Are you having a good time? That's good. I think we're back to outsourcing the chores I don't want to do for this category on this one. But first of all, who are you and what grade?
I'm Georgia, in third grade.
Hi, Georgia in third grade. I used to live in the state of Georgia and I went to the University of Georgia. Do you know what their mascot is? It's the Bulldogs. We need one of those little kerchiefs on the Bulldogs are being angry. Okay, so tell us what the name of your invention is.
Playful Paws 2.0.
Okay, Playful Paws 2.0. And what does it do?
It plays with your dog when you're at home, but there are some functions that you have to do yourself.
So it's got two parts to it. So you like playing with your dog, I assume. Okay, what's your dog's name?
Singing.
Which one of those dogs is your favorite? She doesn't have a favorite. That's a good choice. You don't want your dogs to go find that out. And so what are the things on here? It's got this, it's got a ball to throw, and then you can, so the dog can play while you're not home, and then you can still play with it when you get home. I love it. All right, thanks so much. Give her a big round of applause. And our final person in our invention convention, what's your name and what's your grade?
Charlotte Rose in fifth grade.
In fifth grade. And what's the name of your invention?
Smart sorter.
The Smart Sorter. Oh, I love it. Just sorting for you. Sorry, tell us about what your inspiration was.
That at school, if there's one piece of plastic in the recycling, they have to have all the recycling trash.
Yep.
That's a waste of recycling.
So you've done all that work to do the recycling, and then there's one piece that's not supposed to be in there, and then they throw everything out because you've done that. So how would it work?
It sorts recycling, trash, and compost, so that recycling doesn't get thrown in the trash.
Very cool. That's a lovely invention. It's got a lot of nice elements to it. All right, that is the Smart Sorter. Give her a big round of applause, please. Give them all a big round of applause.
Robert, fantastic. $50 easy. The best community in the crowd. Turn it back over to you, Sean.
Right on, if I can get all of our little inventors to run on over here, we're gonna get you some awards and some certificates, make the big announcement, and you'll all get to walk the stage. All right, at the end of this, we're gonna take a group photo. So for one moment, pay attention. We'll walk across the stage. If you all hang out on that side, we want to get a photo of everybody together, okay? Thumbs up, good to go. All right, let's get this going. In the category of overall excellence for her invention of the forest sponge, we have Kennedy Peterson. All right, now, again, in the category of overall excellence for the invention of Sunny, we have Bound Milan and Marin Klein. Come on up. Again, in the category of overall excellence for the invention of the safe parking place, Olive Cacao. Now on to the category of relevance to the environment. These kids are saving the world with the invention of the water recyclinator. Let's have Gray and Brody come on up. Let's stick with the environment for another one. With the invention of the auto tree planter, let's bring on down. And helping the environment again, with the invention of the smart sorter, let's have Charlotte DeRose come on out. Now the category of most creative for their invention and their endless humility. The invention of inflator pants. Let's bring up. All right, let's do another one in the category of most creative for invention of burrito first aid. Winning an award in most creative for the mouthful of RCTCPU, the remote control trashing from Picker Upper. And again, in most creative for the invention of the Playful Pause 2.0, please welcome. In our next category, the category of everyday use, things that we could put to use today in our homes. The invention of the pet toy guard, Lily and Maple, come on down. And the next category of in the category of everyday use, for the invention of the Comfy Doggo Road Tripper 3000. Let's welcome Zane and August. And another in everyday use for the invention of the Bow Wow bandana. Brady, come on down. In everyday use, and I could use this one for the invention of the clutter away. Sienna? Now on to the category of gotcha. We have for the invention of the listening faucet, Aiden. Hey, I'm sorry, Adeline? Come on down. Again, in the category of gotcha, for the kindest invention on the board today, the Ractivist robot. Equally beneficial when making new friends. And in the category of gotcha, the invention of the bullyometer. And in the category of gotcha, hot, cold, never seemed to get it right. Mark wanted to buy this and fought for it to be the winner. The invention is the hot watch, and Amy and Ryland, come on down. Y'all, these are the brightest upcoming minds we have. The creativity is astounding. I am truly impressed and overjoyed to see what you guys have all come up with. If you want to pile together for a picture.
Then I have 2 rows, taller one, back, please. Pretty hands.